Okay, welcome again to the IT Learn TV, and we already created a bash script on the last part. Now we're going to create another script for us to understand and to apply what we have left for. So we're going to create a script by ping server. So this is typically easiest way. Uh, the easiest HSS. We're simply going to create uh, to ping a server. So I'm going to create the BI for ping server, and then I'm going to change mode again. And to start is we're going to first is we're going to put the include of our bash for us again to read what we have put here is the adding script below. Okay, as usual, the bin bash, and then we start with read and then the paragraph that which we're going to put here is which server, okay? Lalagyan lang natin, tatanungin natin sa user is ano po yung server na ating kailangan nating piping, okay? Yun lang yung parameter or prompt na ilalabas natin. Ipo-push, ipo-prompt doon, okay? And then I'm going to name it server address. So we're going to add here server address if we already get the address. So we're going to ping, and then if you know this C, and then it will only continuously ping in three, three ping lang ang gagawin niya. So if two is greater than percent one, and then we're uh, going to move it to the null. Okay, and then wala na mangyayari. And then going to echo it into the server is dead. If ever wala siyang nakitang IP address, and it will prompt you na wala po siyang server. So this is the ping, guys. So if you're going to check what is C all about, the parameter is count. So we put there three. If you imagine, if you remember, may three po tayo. Kaya hanggang three lang siya, no, to count. So I have my BM here na open ko sa 60.4. So ngayon, it didn't respond because yes, uh, hindi siya naka-open. But I'm going to open my virtual machine with the IP address of 198.168.60.4. Okay. And first is I'm going to open the ping server, and then irarun natin siya, guys. Okay. So ito yung prompt natin. So 192.168.60.4 ang communicate natin by using our script right now. And then we'll wait for a couple of minutes. So see, meaning dito, server is dead. So you notice naman, 'di ba, kasi nag-ping tayo. Destination is not something something ganun. Hindi na siya na-open. So meaning, server is dead. Yun po yung the code all about dun sa nilagay natin. Okay, yung logic. So literally, pag iping ko talaga siya, guys, destination host unreached. Okay, wala talaga. Okay, cannot be reached. Okay, kung wala talaga siya, so we're going to check again the server. So cancel ko na siya, guys. Try to cancel. Wait. Okay, so yan, ka-cancel ko na lang, guys. And I'm going to ping again. So running na siya, guys, yung open na BM ko. And then let's rerun again. So which server? 192.168.60.4, and then you can see walang nangyari because it's already running. Okay? Pwede na natin siyang i-improve pa itong script natin pag nag-run, pag nag-ping siya, pwede natin siyang gawing connect with by HSS, mga ganun. Okay? So we're going to, again, to modify our ping right now. Let's see. Okay, so BI. So, ito siya guys. And then, ito yung logic niya. Okay? Or, kung wala siyang nakitang IP address, it will definitely server is dead. Okay? So, yun po yung ating second script. Okay, so much again sa ating script. We can also improve our script by using conditions. So, to make it our script more smarter, we're going to create something conditioner. So basically, meron po tayong and dito and or na condition dito. So and dito represent that the run command will only first succeeds. So or naman is if the run if run the command only if the first fail. Okay. We're going to start with this kind of logic. So if you're going to remember yung test natin, pwede na rin natin siyang i-declare like open colon. So I'm going to test here yung logic nito. If yung file, parameter nito, file, if file, kung meron tong file na ito, open niya, lalagyan ko na siya ng n na operator, and then mag-open ako ng vi. Ganun po yung logic niya. Pag hindi na-meet po to siya, guys, ano pong mangyari? So, false siya, mag-OR ako. And then, what the OR uh, next na gagawin dito is magpo-prompt ako na walang file na nakita siya. Okay, so I'm going to fix this first, guys, para makita natin. So I'm going to put OR here, yung pipeline, double pipeline, and then I'm going to echo on it. So lalagyan ko lang siya ng file not found. Okay? So, working ito siya guys, pero meron siyang missing dito sa ating colon. So, definitely, very important po to guys, yung paglagay ng ating mga open, yan. So, at least cleaner na siya guys, yung ating command. So, definitely, we're going to apply it sa ating mga script natin, yung conditionals for us na magiging ka-sense naman yung ating script natin. So, we're going to move forward again to our next topic. Okay, so here's our another example yung sa test natin na curly bracket. Uh, di ba ito, kung nakita niyo tong echo dollar, so ang output nito is zero. So dito pwede tayong gumawa ng uh, condition here, okay? Zero or one. So pag may nangyari po, 1 po siya. Pag wala, 0 po yun siya. So again, we can uh, see again this test na command right now is equivalent sa kanina, open bracket. So I'm going to test that pwd, which is yung current directory natin, if equal to home. So ang gagawin ko is or pag nag-condition true siya, we're going to sa mismong pwd, which is yung current directory ko, which is yung home, M Galboleo, like that. Okay, so ito po yung test ng ating command here. Okay, uh, pinapakita ko lang sa inyo guys what is the different on using the curly bracket na test or sa this, for this one. Okay, alright, we're going to verify the user input here with the list, and we're going to check the last script that we have sa hello 2. So you can see this is yung laman ng ating hello 2 script. Very simple lang guys. And we're going to copy on it and we name it hello 4 right, this time. Okay? As you can see sa hello 2 natin, when we're going to run the script, it will run. So definitely yung aim po natin lalagyan ng variable, okay? Or value. But then kahit hindi natin lalagyan ng value, it will run, okay? So ito po yung itsura niya ng ating script. Babaguhin po natin ito siya, okay? We're going to use test shell built-in. I know na nakita na ninyo to on our previous test, I mean record or video natin. So here, we only simply put z at variable 1 because kung test lang po natin yung variable 1, it will give us false, okay? Kung wala siyang bytes, so it will be simply false. But then if ito po yung mangyayari is meron pong uh, laman, okay, may dineclare po tayo, it will trigger the hello what we put sa ating input, okay? So ito po yung ating hello right now. So no need for us to change mode because it's already have executable script. And sa test ito yung pagte-test pag sa mga kampo natin, okay? Meron po tayong mga or n, and right now I'm going to run this script, okay? So with inside the bin, okay? If you're going to check, so magra-run pa rin siya, guys, di ba? Tama ang sabi ko. But if you're going to put an input here, okay? Pag sa prompt, ito ay lalabas yung ating what we input. Okay? Okay, so we can pull over uh, first our script. So we're going to discuss further yung test shell natin. Okay? So marami na nating nakita yung ating test built-in shell here. Uh, because test is executed as a status of 1 pag nag-error, pag wala, pag may error siya, okay? Pag wala naman, it's 0. So to test our expressions, so we have here to test here, put here the test, and then we put the expressions. And then, of course, sa ating script natin, like programming languages, we can have put something ahead na first ahead na may colon po tayo dito for us to make it true, okay? And then for us na to create pa another expressions like conditions, we simply put an a parameter here, okay? So yun lang po yung simple na to test the test shell built-in. And we can also have an or, okay? Or statement po natin. Okay? So to test to put it simply input declare the test in this kind of pag, form, okay? Open colon and close close bracket, okay? So we're going to rewrite again our script here. So if you can see, ito pa yung itsura pag we're going to declare that way, not the test itself, okay? Ganun lang siya, guys. And right now, we're going to simply test again, okay? To declare, so if to check the user if it is true, we declare the variable here, the m Gaboleo, so it is 0, okay? Kung ilalagay po natin siya ng simple as bracket, so ganito lang siya guys pag declare. So hindi natin gagamitin yung test na word here for us to test this kind of variable, okay? So which do you like guys to use? So probably ito talagang magandang gamitin yung open colon, okay? Open and close bracket, okay? And ngayon, ano pa bang ika natin dito? Okay? This is way we can also test the string. Guys, no, itong ganitong klase pagte-test, okay? And in the next uh, slide, video po natin, we can also apply it in our own script natin. Yung diniscuss, diniscuss ko dito, guys. Okay. So, I think we already discussed the test. So, right now, we're going to also discuss about testing the integer. So first, we're going to copy first. So we're going to make it actual yung ating ginagawa na ngayon ay yung diniscuss natin. So we'll copy the hello 4 that we created earlier and then hello 5 HS. Okay? Ito po yung so we're going to remove it all right now sa ating script. Okay, so it's already clean. And what we're going to put here, okay, again, is sa if condition naman, so we can have creating condition statement using if. So basically, same pa rin sa mga other programming or sa server scripting. So ganito rin siya guys to declare. Okay. Then we colon, and we echo. So if the input that we have is less than one, then we will output this echo. Okay, and i-echo niya yung what we enter here. But we put here something a name here, and then we're going to exit one because meron siyang laman. Okay? Ito po yung ating conditions by using if statement. So we're going to echo hello and then yung dineclare natin sa ating prompt natin. So very simple lang guys, okay? Very simple lang talaga siya guys, di ba? So we're going to exit again and then we save on it. So by WQ and then I think wala na tayong gagawin for change mode here because it's already executed again. So we're going to look again at script and rerun again. So okay, so I think we have missing something here sa ating line 3. We need to fix it. Okay. somewhere I think somewhere here ang ating error probably. So sa if statement lang guys, so ganito na talaga to input. Okay? Yung less than niya is uh, negat uh, negative LD or okay, so missing pa rin siya. Perhaps we error dito guys. Okay, so nag-run pa rin siya guys. Okay. But we need to fix it guys. Or at least walang masyadong magulong error dito na naka-display sa ating natin std out natin. Okay. Probably we're going to say missing the missing row. So we already saw what conditions all about and how we declare it. So I'm going uh, s- to check you guys the past script that we have right now sa dati natin into our new bash script na naka naka condition siya guys with if statement. Okay, ito yung backup new natin na script. So very simple na siya guys. And you can see here we can validate the type here if the kung ano po yung type. And then we can also ask for a backup folder name. And then validate na naman natin siya by using condition if backup uh, no enter backup kung hindi siya na nakalagay. So ito po yung reason that uh, we can use we need to use the condition, okay? Yung logical na kan po natin. So pag na-meet tong lahat yung mga conditions, it will create. So you can check again guys yung how this if statement sa ating bash script po natin. Okay? And you can see after creating the path then or directory or if not equal, so it will simply trigger the fail to create the backup directory. And yeah, else, so we can put else here. So dito, pag hindi niya na info, so using the backup directory, ito yung kanya, ang kalabasan niya. And then if all that condition again meet, so it will find and copy the files here sa ating backup and extensions that we provided here. So that is how the script na may logical conditions sa sa kanya. Okay? Right now we're going to quit right now and let's check again how it worked. So I'm going to run it. Okay? And then if I'm going to backup new, so what extensions? So I'm going to put text, okay, text file, all the text file we will search, and then I'll name it the file na directory natin is backup text, okay. So ngayon it will search for the text and then it will back up all the text that he find from our system, okay. So again, I'm going to recheck again at by changing HS. Okay, so running pa rin. Oh, may error siya. Pag i-error po natin to siya guys, wala tayong nilalagay dito. Ito, ang mangyayari pag may conditions. Okay, very simple. Okay, so we're going to move again to our next video.